Hello Miami Heat fans. We have updated news about our favorite team. To not miss any news, subscribe to this channel. We are always seeking to bring the most important and current news about the Miami Heat. Here, you always stay updated. If anyone needs a reminder that the Miami Heat still controls the Eastern Conference Finals, Jimmy Butler made sure to provide one. The only thing I'm going to say is, we'll be fine, Butler said about his message to teammates after the disappointing 116-99 home loss to the Boston Celtics in Game 4 of the East Finals on Tuesday night. We're going to get back to doing what we've always done to get to this point. Believe in each other continuously, knowing that we will win, and we will. We just have to play harder. Butler's calm and confident demeanor was evident as he spoke to the media after the loss, almost as if to remind everyone that the 8th-seeded Heat still leads the East Finals 3-1 over the 2nd-seeded Celtics. There's not much to say about this group because we already know, Butler continued. So we just have to go out there and execute. After taking a 3-0 lead in the best-of-7 series, the Heat will have their second of 4 opportunities to secure a spot in the NBA Finals in Game 5 on Thursday in Boston. No NBA team has ever overcome a 3-0 deficit to win a best-of-7 series, and only 3 teams have come back from a 3-0 deficit to force a Game 7. The last time a team lost 3-0 in a series and forced a Game 7 was in the 2003 playoffs when the Portland Trail Blazers lost the first 3 games of a first-round series against the Dallas Mavericks before forcing a Game 7 that the Mavericks won. Is Butler concerned that the Celtics now have momentum after a double-digit victory in Game 4 in Miami? No, Butler said when asked. At the very least, it'll create momentum for us, knowing that we have to play with much more energy. We have to play as if our backs are against the wall. But I think throughout the year, we've been better when we've had to do things the hard way. Despite Butler's outward optimism, the Heat has real issues to address in order to close out the series. After shooting just 29.2% beyond the arc in the first 3 games of the Eastern Conference Finals, the Celtics finally caught fire and made 18 of 45, 40%, from three-point range, while the Heat only made 8 of 32, 25%, from deep in Game 4. While Miami outscored Boston 132-93 behind the three-point line in the first 3 games of the series, Boston outscored Miami 54-24 beyond the arc in Game 4. The Celtics generated 19 open threes in Game 4, defined by the NBA tracking data as when the nearest defender is at least 6 feet away. The Celtics averaged 14.3 open threes per game in the first 3 games of the Eastern Conference Finals. The Celtics also scored 27 points off 16 turnovers by the Heat and outscored the Heat 18-10 in fast break points on Tuesday. Let's just get back to what we were doing, said Heat forward Caleb Martin about what needs to improve in Game 5. Really, the most important thing is to put that behind us and understand that we have another one. That's the good thing about going to 4, is that we have another one and we have the opportunity to play on their court. Heat All-Star center Bam Adebayo also believes he needs to be better after registering just 10 points on 4 of 7 shooting, 5 rebounds, and 0 assists in Tuesday's Game 4 loss. Adebayo averaged 18.3 points, 9.3 rebounds, and 5.3 assists per game in the first 3 games of the Eastern Conference Finals. I had 4 turnovers. I only shot the ball 7 times. I missed 2 consecutive free throws, Adebayo said. So, for me, man, in the next game, I have to be better. Ideally, the Heat wouldn't have to fly to Boston on Wednesday. The Heat could have had 8 days off before the start of the NBA Finals on June 1st if they had completed the sweep of the Celtics in Miami on Tuesday. The Denver Nuggets have already secured a spot in the NBA Finals and are enjoying an extended period of rest after completing a 4-0 sweep of the Los Angeles Lakers in the Western Conference Finals on Monday. Sometimes things don't go exactly as planned, Heat coach Erik Spoelstra said. A lot of what we've done this year has been the hard way. We've figured out ways to win, even if teams are playing well, if we're not in a perfect flow. And they got us, in Game 4. You have to give them credit for that. There's no doubt about that. There's no questioning it. We're not wondering about it. They deserve to win tonight. We have to regroup and get ready for a great opportunity in Boston. An opportunity for the Heat to secure their 7th appearance in the NBA Finals in franchise history and their 6th in the last 13 seasons. The Heat also have the opportunity to become only the second number 8 seed in league history to advance to the NBA Finals. The Heat isn't worried. Butler made that very clear during his post-game media session on Tuesday night. Stay consistent, Butler said about his mindset after the Game 4 loss. Do the same thing that we do, after every game. We're going to listen to some music. We're going to have some beers back there. We're going to have some wine. I don't think you can focus on basketball all the time. You have to be able to step away from the game a little bit. Think about it, but at the end of the day, you go back to your habits, how consistent you'll be. Me and my teammates are going to do the same. We're going to smile. We're going to be in this thing together like we always are, and we're going to get one on the road. Hey, leave your message of support for Miami Heat in the comments. Please interact in the comments as it is very important to know your opinion. Stay tuned. Soon we will bring more updated news about the Miami Heat.